Hello, everybody. In today's lesson, lesson 710, we're on page 381 of the second grade Go Math textbook, and we're going to work on just practicing telling time. Okay, so write the times on the digital clocks, then label the clocks with the children's names that I give you. Okay, so let me go ahead and write their names: Luke, Beth, Ivy, and Rohan. All right, so I want you to write the time that is represented on each of the analog clocks on the digital clocks. Then I'm going to read you a scenario and you just write the name of the child who did that activity. All right. So we know that this is between 11 and 12. So it's 11. And then if we count backwards, remember that we say that this is 0 because we reached 60. So I want you to think of 60 minutes as also 0, right? So we can count back. So the 11 is 55, the 10 is 50, so the 9 is 45. So 11:45. Here, the hour hand is in between 3 and 4, so it's 3. And then we know that a quarter after 3 is 12, is 15. So 15, 20, 25. So 3:25. We also could have gone backwards, knowing that the 6 is worth 30. Then 5 before 30 is 25. So 3:25. Here our arrow hand is between 7 and 8. So it's 7 and it's a quarter after. So 15. And here it's between 6 and 7. So the hour is 6. And we know that 5:10. So 6:10. All right, now here's where I want you to write the names. So Luke played football at 3:25. Beth eats lunch at 11:45. Ivy reads a book at 6:10. And Rohan eats breakfast at 7:15. Okay, well, so we should have written Rohan at 7:15. We should have written Ivy at 6:10. Luke played football at 3:25. And Beth eats lunch at 11:45. Okay. All right, page 382. Okay, so these are different ways to write and say the time. So 8:15. Well, this is what we've been doing already, right? We've been writing 8:15, 5, 10, 15. So we can say it's 15 minutes after 8, or it's a quarter past 8. Okay, so if you break the clock in half, okay, so we have a right side and a left side, they're equal halves, and then take that half and divide it in half, we have 4 equal sections. We call those sections quarters. And so 3, 6, 9, and 12 are quarters. So quarter after, half an hour after, 3/4 after, or a quarter to the next hour, and then 1 whole hour. All right, so here we have 8:30. And we also can say 30 minutes after 8 or half past 8. All right, so draw the minute hand to show the time and then write the time. All right, so 15 minutes after 1. So we know it's pointing at the 3. And so 15 minutes after 1 is simply 1:15. Half past 9. Anything that's half past has to be pointing at the 6. And so it's 9:30. Here we have a quarter past 5. So it's got to be pointing at the 3. and we'd say it's 5:15. A quarter past 10. A quarter is simply 15 minutes after 3. So it's past 10 o'clock. So we say it's 10:15. 40 minutes after 3. Okay. 5, 10, and I could keep going, but 6, I know, has to be 30. So don't always start at 1 and go all the way around. We don't have to do that. 30, 35, 40. So 40 minutes after 3 and 7:30. So we know it's pointing at the 6. So 7:30. What was that? 383. We're just going to continue practicing. 15 minutes after 11, remember, is the same as a quarter after 11. So it's going to be pointing right at the 3. And so 15 minutes after 11. A quarter past 4. Okay, that's the same as saying 15 minutes after 4. 25 minutes after 8. So again, this is 30, right? So what is the 5 before 30? We say 20, 25, 30. So 25 minutes after 8, the minute hand would be facing or pointing right at 5. And again, 25 minutes after 8. Okay, 25 minutes after 8. 10 minutes after 6. 10 minutes after 6. So where's the minute hand? At the 2. The 1's worth 5, and the 2's worth 10 minutes. 2:30. Well, half is 30 minutes past 2. So it's facing right at the 6. 2:30. 45 minutes after 3. So again, we know that this is 30. We can write the time because that's just simply 45 minutes after 3. So 45 minutes after 3. So 30, 35, 40, 45. 3:45. 5 minutes after 7. Okay, that's an easy one, right? 7:05. Make sure you write the 0 in front, because if you don't, that basically is saying 7:50. 7:50 is different than 5 minutes after 7. Okay, and so the minute hand's going to be pointing right at the 1. All right, 30 minutes after 12. So that's 12:30. And the minute hand's going to be facing right, pointing right at the 6. 12:30. And a quarter past 10 is the same as 10:15. So it's going to be pointing at 3. Okay. 10:15 or a quarter past 10. And 3:84. All right, Lily eats lunch at quarter past 12. Meg eats lunch at 12:30. Katie eats lunch at 12:15. Which girls eat lunch at the same time? Same time. So we have Katie, 12:15. So let's write that. Katie, 12:15. Meg, 12:30. Okay, well, we know Meg and Katie don't eat at the same time. That's easy. Quarter past 12. Quarter past 12. So remember, a quarter means it's pointing at the 3. So it's 12:15. So Katie and Lily. All right, number 17. Soccer practice starts at 4:30. Gabe arrives at soccer practice at 4:15. Does he arrive before or after practice starts? Does he arrive before or after? And explains. So he arrives 4:15. Practice starts at 4:30. Well, if we look at this, okay, so we're saying that he arrived at 4:15. Well, practice starts at 4:30, so the minute hand would have to keep going to get to 4:30. So he's 5, 10, 15 minutes early. So he arrives before practice. 4:15 is before 4:30. Okay. And the last one, 18. What time is shown on the clock? Fill in the bubble next to all the ways to write or say the time. 3, we know that it's between 3 and 4, so the hour is 3. And we know that a quarter past an hour is 15, so the 3 is worth 15. So 15, 20, 25. All right, so it's 25, 3:25. That's clearly a way of saying it. A quarter past 5. No, that's not reasonable. Okay, the hour is 3 to 4. 5 minutes after 3. No, that means it would be pointing at the 1. 25 minutes after 3. Yeah, 25 minutes after 3. Okay, so those are all the different ways we can write that. So that is it for lesson 710. So until our next lesson, I will see you soon.